Memes! What's a meme? Okay, well, a meme is basically a piece of video, a picture, a soundbite, a song, anything that people, a large amount of people, agree that's interesting. It's kind of like a fad. It's a spur of the moment deal. People on the internet will find something, say, hey, look at this, and everybody looks at it and has a great laugh over it or enjoys it. A good example would be a picture of cat, and the picture of the cat, is a really cute cat, and it says something like, oh, hi, I'm a cat. And before the internet exploded into what it was now, people used to just email this sort of stuff back and forth to each other. Now we have lolcats, which is basically capitalizing on this fad and turning it into an actual business. Web pages are starting to appear to try to make a profit on it. The motivational posters that got popular became demotivational posters, and it's become kind of a joke that people have. So a meme is basically a joke that people have. Now, the biggest meme that I found was, of course, the over 9,000 deal, and I found that quite some time ago. It interested me because it was funny to me. I liked it. I thought it was interesting. Let me pause for a moment, because this is where a meme can skew into something positive to something negative. The idea that somebody had somewhere of rickrolling people, and it wasn't even called that at first, I'm sure. It was just posting a link to that particular video and saying, oh, this is, a video of how to make money. And people would go to it and be like, oh, this isn't that. This is a really annoying song, and it got stuck in my head. Oh, how dare you do that. And meanwhile, the other person's laughing and thinking it's hilarious. After a while, this became a meme, even though it wasn't a meme. It became known as a meme. To me, it's nothing more than spam. It's simply, if you do it with the over 9,000 video, it's just as bad. If you do it with any video, it's just as bad. If you post a link to this video saying, hey, here's a video about cats, well, okay, there is a mention of a cat, but this video really isn't about cats, and in fact, you can barely even call it a video because there's no pictures, it's just talking. It'd be like, okay, here's an audio clip that mentions a cat once, at least that's truthful. The problem I have is when people are dishonest with people. Yes, I know people are dishonest online. I don't expect people to always be honest, but I do expect a level of maturity that I'm not seeing online lately. And now, web pages are being created that are harmful web pages that harm your computer, that are misdirecting links to this particular phenomenon. And it could be anything. If somebody gave you a link that led you to a web page that corrupted your computer with a virus, you could sue them and get money in court of law. If somebody sends me a link to Rick Ashley's video, what can I do? I can block them, I can tell them you're annoying, and I can have nothing further to do with them. An example I'll use that just happened. There's been this guy that's a subscriber, and I really hate this, but I had to block him. The reason why was he kept putting first comment, third comment, 5th view, 11th view, 200th view. And I said on his profile, I said, please stop doing this. Watch the video I made about the first comment. Yes, on that video, everybody commented first, second, third, fourth comment. And that was a fine, because that was funny to comment to that video. But it was a serious video, and everybody understood that it was a serious video, and they were only doing that because it was appropriate to that video. Doing it on every single video I have is not appropriate. And I told him to stop, and he didn't stop. So I said, okay, now you're blocked because you wouldn't listen to me. End of story. When you don't listen to what somebody conveys to you, there will be consequences for it. You might not agree with what they're saying, but if you go against what they're saying, then there's going to be consequences. Enough said. So, that's all I wanted to say about memes, is they're supposed to be, and they started out as something interesting that a lot of people like, and it's turned into something that can annoy people or something that is used to harass people, and it shouldn't be that. I think that's a negative internet experience that we need to take a stand and fight. And the biggest deal for me was the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, because that is a tradition to watch that parade and enjoy that parade. And now that I'm older, parts of it that I didn't enjoy before, like the drums, the drum processions and the dancing and things of that nature, I now enjoy. Whereas before, I only looked forward to the floats. Now the floats don't interest me as much as the singing and dancing do. But to have something stupid and idiotic pop up in the middle of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is just not acceptable. It's not appropriate for that event. It would be like having a Christmas pageant and all of a sudden Santa explodes into a million pieces. That wouldn't be very funny, and it wouldn't be appropriate. But if somebody makes a GIF, makes an animated picture of Santa exploding, and it becomes a meme, is it going to become such a popular thing that it's going to leak into popular culture and be eventually accepted enough to be put into a Christmas pageant as a joke? I really hope not. We need to draw the lines, and we need to know when we are being trolled as a society. And this Rick Ashley thing is making him, I guess, well known, and I'm sure he appreciates that. Maybe his CDs are selling a little bit better. But anything further than that, it doesn't matter what song you pick. You could pick any song. You could pick Jingle Bells. You'd be like, you've been jingled rolled. It would still be inappropriate, and it would still be immature. So, let's keep memes where they should be. A meme is something cute, interesting, or funny that everybody can enjoy. It has a brief, limited lifespan. In other words, it's here now, gone tomorrow. The over 9,000 thing is gone. It's pretty much dead. I know it's dead. I barely mention it anymore. It's still there because I owe a lot of my viewers to that meme. So I'm not going to say, let's stamp out memes. No. But I recognize that it's here today and gone tomorrow. It's a fad. And it will go away. But there is a point when you need to say the certain fads are inappropriate and say something against them. So that's why I've made those past videos, and that one web page that crashed my internet really annoyed me, and it did make me lose something that I was doing, and that annoyed me a lot. It wasn't a lot of work lost, but it was annoying to have that interruption. Very irritating, and that person that posted that got blocked because of it. So, if you enjoy those Rick Ashley videos, whatever, that's up to you, that's fine. Just don't send them to me, and don't try to trick me into clicking on some link that's not really what you claim it is. Because if you do, then you're a liar, and I don't want to deal with liars. I really don't. It's not funny, it's not cute. End of story. Okay. Peace out.